Hey y'all. Happy Tuesday. It feels like a Monday, even though I worked yesterday. So it's not really a Monday, you know what I'm saying? But my kids did not have school yesterday, so it feels kind of like a Monday to me. But it is definitely Tuesday. I have on a sweater because I'm freezing. I'm in the house. Um, working. I work from home. Um, Yeah, so it's like freezing. I'm always freezing. I get very, very cold, very, very easy. For instance, last night, me and my boyfriend, we was in the car. We had just left doing laundry and stuff. And on his side, it's like on like 69. And I had my side on like 79, 80, 81, 82. But anyway, so that's why I have on a sweater. I kind of look like a little grandma right now or whatever, but at least she cute. So, anyways, today I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I post or when I go live so you get it, real quick or whatever. So today we are talking about quantity versus quality when it comes to relationships. Do you need to talk to your friends? And this is excluding like romantic relationships because I understand that's totally different in terms of, well, not totally different, but different in terms of how often you speak to your significant other, right? So this is more so like platonic friendships, family relationships, things like that. So, do you need to talk to your people, your friends, your uncles, your cousins every day, every week? Is it how often is it? For me, right? And it's just very like it's not black and white. It's real, real, real gray. Because I feel how I feel, but then I also understand the perspectives of others. And before I go into it, I told you guys I was going to tell you what made me even bring this topic up. So Saturday, I was talking to one of my guy friends, strictly platonic, never dated this friend or anything like that, right? Um, he's from Africa, born there. He's been living here maybe like in his 20s, and he's like in his mid 30s now, right? Um, I don't always answer my phone, and I try to explain to some of my friends understand. Some of my friends, they are appreciative of the quality, right? But then I have other friends who are like, no, you need to answer the phone when I need you to answer the phone. And if you can't answer the phone, you need to send me a text or, something to make sure I'm good, which I can kind of understand that, right? So I don't know how we got on the subject, but he was like, oh, I don't be answering my phone. And I'm like, I know, but sometimes I be going through things. Other times it's just, and I hate to say this word because I know, how people feel. I be busy. And, the quote is, people make time for what's important to them, right? But if I'm being completely honest and transparent, I work, and these are just my 9 to 5 jobs because I have other stuff going on. This new stuff, YouTube is one of them, but that's new. But I work 80 hours a week on jobs where I'm clocking in and out. 80. Okay. In addition to that, I have 2 children, which are boys. If you have kids, boys are different than girls. Their ages 8 and 7. Okay. That in and of itself is another job, a whole nother job. My mornings normally start somewhere between 4:45 and 5:15. Okay, don't end until most nights I'm getting into bed 11:30 ish, and a lot of times it's closer to midnight. Right? I try not to. I'm real good with not going over midnight too much. After midnight, that just is not even productive for me because it's not enough sleep. Even 5 hours is not enough for me. I like to try to get at least 6 a night. So when I say that, I'm not saying that like the people in my life don't mean enough to me, or they're not important, or the busyness is more important. It's just the reality is that I'm busy. I don't really have that much time for myself. And I feel I have a guilt that's associated with that, right? Like there is definitely a guilt that's there. Um, but I don't really know in this season in my life, some just hit me. In this season in my life, there's not a lot of room for balance. The goal is more balance, i.e., me trying to use my gifts and the things that I feel like God has instilled in me to open up doors and other streams of income so that I can hopefully rein back the amount that I work, spend more time with my children, more time with my family members, more time with the people that I love. But in this season of my life, unfortunately, and maybe that's something, saying this out loud, I just had an epiphany. Maybe that's something I have to accept, is that in this season of my life, I am unable to spread myself the way that I would like to. I have to accept that some people will understand and still be able to get the quality from me, right? Without the quantity. And some won't. It's not going to change how I feel about them because I can understand. If you're a person that needs quantity, I'm getting the words right today. If I'm a person that needs quantity, then this person who can only provide quality currently, you ain't gonna mix. Like the puzzle pieces ain't gonna fit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna work. Wow, so I just had an epiphany, but I would like to know what you guys think. Like in your life, in your relationships, do you need quality or quantity? Like, do you need that attention, that Johnny on the spot type energy? Like, is that what you need? Or is quality enough? Okay. Drop down in the description box below in the comments and leave me a comment. Let me know. Let me hear from you. So that's my thoughts on that. I was gonna say a lot more, but I literally just had an epiphany. I know I've even with my man, I've even like had moments where I broke down where I'm like, oh my God, like this, my kids need me, and not that these are bad things, right? I love my children. Being a mom has grown me and stretched me and given me irreplaceable joy, like it's an added benefit to my life. But at the same time, it's a lot. It requires a lot of me. It requires me to show up on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? It requires me to, even when I feel depleted, to like pull from somewhere else and show up. You know what I'm saying? Um so I know I broke down with him and I said like I sometimes feel like I'm failing because the relationships, while they're still there, I do feel like guilt sometimes if I'm not able to show up to something. Or I told you guys that I took my friend Sunday to brunch. It was about a month after. Sunday was the 20. Today is Tuesday. Sunday was the 25th. That's over a month after her birthday. And I felt guilty for that. And through our conversation that day, and it made me tear up. She basically said, I understand. Like I see what you're doing, and I know and have seen that when you're able to show up, you show up. You know what I'm saying? You have my back. You show up in times where I need you. So she's like, she understands. And I feel like I have to stop this guilt. You know what I'm saying? I have to stop with the guilt, and I have to just really just do what I can and accept that what I can't do isn't meant for me to do in this season in my life. There will come a season when, my children go away to do their own thing. I'm not going to say college because they may not want to go to college, but I can tell you I got the saving and investing the money for them so that when they do graduate, if they need it, here you go, child. Here you go, other child. Go fly. I got you. So I'm not gonna say college for that reason because we're in another 2022. College is not the end all be all, but that's another conversation for another day. I kind of lost my train of thought, but what was I saying? I got to stop with the guilt. Oh, I was saying one day is gonna come where they won't be here, and I will have more time, more availability to be able to spend and give to, more relationships in my life. So yeah, that's how I feel. I was gonna go a whole different route, but that I had that little epiphany. Like I just have to trust and believe that the people that are supposed to be here will be here. I knew that was gonna happen today because that phone has been ringing all day. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I still have a landline. Yes, okay. As far as like I have an employee account and it comes with it, so I just have it. So don't judge the girl, don't judge me or whatever. I still got a landline and use it, okay? Um so yeah, so that's all I have to say on that subject matter now. Currently my hair is still straight. Now I am natural, right? Which means my hair is very, very curly. If you see it in it, you will see it soon in its natural state. It looks much shorter than this. Like this is like, it doesn't look that long when it's curly. But my hair normally when I get a silk press, it don't stay straight for this long. So I'm like, I hope this lady didn't put like no they have like these smoothing treatments and all of this stuff. I hope she didn't put none of that stuff. Keratin, I think is one of them is called. I really, really, really hope and pray that she did not put none of that on my hair. I hope that when I go to wash my hair, that it, curls back up. Because I do like my curls. I do the silk press sometimes just as something different, back in the day when I used to get my hair relaxed, I was the wrap queen, okay? So being able to wrap my hair with the silk press, I really enjoy that. And then it's a lot easier also in terms of maintenance. I could just wrap it at night, unwrap it when I get ready to go, and she be looking flawless. So yeah, so in terms of, you guys know I live in Florida and I talked to you guys about I don't even Ian, I think is the name of the hurricane, but I could be completely wrong. Phone is ringing. I think it's Hurricane Ian though, but I could be wrong. Hurricane Ian is coming. Today it's been raining almost all day. Right now it's like overcast. So it's like the sun is not out. We haven't seen the sun all day, but it's not raining right this moment. It probably stopped raining like an hour ago. It's 4 o'clock now. Yeah, probably about an hour ago it stopped raining and it hasn't rained again yet. So I'm hoping that when I clock out of work and go get my children from aftercare, that it's still not raining. We can get back home dry and in one piece. That will make me really happy. They actually don't have school tomorrow or Thursday. School was canceled. They sent that note. So they'll get 2 free days off from school. Their teachers already said they are sending work, honey. So we just got to be prepared for that. We're gonna get that done so they can just, chill out and enjoy their little 2 days off. Get your work done first. Our motto, or my motto here with my kids, is do what you gotta do so you can do what you want to do. Always. Why? Do what you gotta do. That's my bra. Just so I know it looks like it's just dark there, but that was my bra. I apologize. Um, do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do. If you're not getting done what you have to do, your responsibilities, then the pleasure and the things that you want to do, you ain't gonna do it. And that's all the way up until you get in high school, and hopefully once they become an adult, they'll have that same mentality. Let me do what I need to do first, the things that are my responsibilities, my priorities first. I mean, pay my bills first before I go spend it in the club. Let me make sure I have groceries in the house so that I don't go out there, buying fast food. Handle what you need to handle first, and then you could go play. Okay. So, anyways, today is a Monday. I done did this so many times today where I done mixed up the days. Please excuse me. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday is what? Married at First Sight, but you won't get the review until Thursday. Other shows that I've been watching that I may give you guys reviews for. I actually will give you a review for Teen Mom. They changed the name because they merged all of them. I think it's like Teen Mom, Look at Us Now, or something like that. So I will do a review about that because Amber inspired me. Like I have a lot I want to say about Amber. I love where she is this season, but we'll talk about it in the review. So, anyways, make sure you hit the like button. That really helps me out. Subscribe so you can be the first to know when I post. And drop down and give me a comment. Give me, some feedback. What you would like to see some videos on. And I gotta get my nails. I actually need to get these soaked off and get a brand new set because I've refilled these multiple times. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. If you're in Florida, stay dry. I hope you have all your necessities and essentials. And I will be back tomorrow positively.